This is Module 4 on hand and power tool hazards. This material was produced under grant number SH05146, SH9, from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, United States Department of Labor. It does not necessarily reflect the views or policies of the U.S. Department of Labor, nor does the mention of trade names, commercial products, or organizations imply endorsement by the U.S. government. Upon completion of this session, the participant should be able to recognize hazards associated with using hand and power tools and identify methods to eliminate or protect against hand and power tool hazards. Basic safety rules can help prevent hazards associated with the use of hand and power tools. Keep all tools in good condition with regular maintenance. Use the right tool for the job. Examine each tool for damage before use and do not use damaged tools. Operate tools according to the manufacturer's instructions. Provide and properly use the right personal protective equipment. Employees and employers should work together to establish safe working procedures. Think about what types of tools you use on production sets. Hand tools are tools that are powered manually. Hand tools include anything from axes to wrenches. The greatest hazards posed by hand tools result from misuse and improper maintenance. The employer is responsible for the safe condition of tools and equipment used by employees. Employers shall not issue or permit the use of unsafe hand tools. Employees should be trained in the proper use and handling of tools and equipment. Employees, when using saw blades, knives, or other tools, should direct the tools away from aisle areas and away from other employees working in close proximity. Knives and scissors must be sharp. Dull tools can cause more hazards than sharp ones. Impact tools such as drift pins, wedges, and chisels must be kept free of mushroomed heads, and the wooden handles of tools must not be splintered. Types of hand tools that are commonly found on production sets include wrenches, impact tools such as drift pins, wedges, and chisels, hammers, and screwdrivers. Think about some hand tools that you use on your set. Power tools must be fitted with guards and safety switches. They are extremely hazardous when used improperly. The types of power tools are determined by their power source: electric, pneumatic, liquid fuel, hydraulic, and power actuated. Electrical power tools include tools that have a cord or battery, including drills, saws, and grinders. Pneumatic tools are powered by compressed air, including nailers, chippers, drills, sanders, and staplers. Liquid fuel-powered tools are powered by fuel, usually gasoline, and include chainsaws, weed eaters, drills, blowers, edgers, and augers. Hydraulic tools have fluid that provides a medium for power transfer, including a hydraulic jack. Power-actuated tools operate like a loaded gun, including nailers, riveters, framing tools, and other fastener tools. Hazards associated with power tools include struck by hazards from flying, falling, impact, or abrasive objects, electrical shock or electrocution, caught in hazards with tools that have moving parts, exposure to harmful dust, fumes, mist, vapors, or gases, tripping or slipping hazards, and contact with sharp edges, or protruding objects that cause cuts, punctures, or contusions. Exposure to hazards can occur when a worker is using the wrong tool for the job, using a tool the wrong way, using damaged or broken tools, using tools that are dull, using spark-producing tools near flammable sources, using power tools with moving parts that are not properly guarded, using electrical tools that are not properly grounded, or not wearing appropriate PPE. Never carry a tool by the cord or hose. Never yank the cord or the hose to disconnect it from the receptacle. Keep cords and hoses away from heat, oil, and sharp edges. Disconnect tools when not using them, before servicing and cleaning them, and when changing accessories such as blades, bits, and cutters. Keep all people not involved with the work at a safe distance from the work area. Remove all damaged portable electric tools from use and tag them "Do Not Use." The type of personal protective equipment, or PPE, you need when using hand and power tools depends on the tool being used and the hazards created by the use of the tool. At a minimum, personal protective equipment should include safety glasses or goggles and cut-resistant leather or impact-resistant gloves. If dust, fumes, or mist are produced, a respirator might also be needed. Safety shoes or boots can help protect your feet from injury caused by a dropped tool. In addition to donning appropriate personal protective equipment, workers should wear proper apparel for the task. Loose clothing, ties, or jewelry can become caught in moving parts. What hazards do you see present? The obvious hazards include the following: working in the street with power cords potentially exposed to traffic. Traffic can also be a hazard to workers in the area. The guard is removed from the saw blade, and the power takeoff guard is missing. Do you see any other potential hazards? These are the resources used for this module.